so sorry, Dylan. I didn't hear you.
You're gonna have to repeat that here in a second when my stream goes back up.
The fucking pain.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, now you can go.
Well, now it just feels weird saying it.
She's not gonna say it.
I'll make it weird. Talk. Do something.
You
Dylan
talked.
lost his virginity in freshman year.
Listen, guys, I said it like 4 times already. Now it just feels awkward saying it.
So Dylan lost his V card in the freshman year. How did it feel?
First semester.
Hi.
That what?
How did it feel to become a man, dipshit? Chase, welcome back.
I was a man before that. I have you know, sir. Hey, you know what? You guys say it then. What did it happen for y'all?
I gotta go to bed, but I just needed to say that. Good night.
Chase, all right, man.
I know it was in high
You
school.
do good.
But I don't remember
Good night,
if it was
brother.
freshman or sophomore year. I can't decide between the two.
Mine was in
Joseph,
middle
do you
school
remember?
on the bus.
Do you remember when I told you? On the bus, you
Freshman
whore?
year.
Wow, Joseph called so many girls at our school dirty. This man.
I mean, you want to talk about dirty? There was a kid that literally shit on our bus.
Remember
that?
Tony fucking whipped out a little Tic Tac on the bus? No, because I think it was Jillian who fucking told me about that too. I think he tried to show Jillian. I think it was a band trip that he whipped out his little Tic Tac. Yeah, I saw him on graduation day. He was there. He looks a hell of a lot better than what he used to, I'll tell you that.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah, men's soap. Not a good model, just for men's soap, you know.
Hey, tell Michael there's a traitor trap in his house.
Michael, there's a traitor trapped in the house.
Not for fashion or anything like that. Just keeping your skin
In
clean.
the realms, there's a wandering traitor in the house.
Okay. You know this why?
Because Josh wanted to tell you.
Okay. I guess. Why is this little thing humping the air next to me? Why are they humping? Look at them. They're humping the air. Look.
Okay,
They're in
but
sync. Oh, don't come at me with that.
they mean stay
Look
in
at
the
'em.
damn podcast room. Stay at your spot. You're the only one that's leaving.
Speaking of Tic Tacs, remember Luciano?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
The original Tic Tac. Weird flex, but and it's a weird story on how it happened too. Like he was like using the restroom,
Oh
and
god.
this is kind of fucked up. But he forgot to lock the stall door, and another dude like just opened it and saw it. So the dude decided, huh, that'd be really funny to make fun of him about. So he walked back to the class saying, "Guys, that's all Luciano's Tic." And then he became Tic Tac or Princess Peach.
I do LOL.
Just leave
What's
him
his
there,
last
Josh. I don't fucking know. Well, don't say last names. We can't say last names on here. We're not doxing people.
Too fucking late.
We can say first name, but because those names are, or well, not Luciano, but what the fuck?
What the
Okay,
heck?
for the sake of the story, we'll say his name was.
It's already too late. Where'd you got Luciano?
For the sake of the story, his first
Yeah,
name was Luciano. His last
I
name
came
was
back. What are y'all
Peaches.
talking about?
Luciano's Tic
Princess
Tac.
Peach. But I remember.
The way he fucking said it, we're talking about other men's dicks.
But
I was like,
I for one, like,
I was
I
like,
never talked
because
to the
when I
dude.
left, y'all were talking about.
yeah.
How he lost his V card.
And then he was yelling at y'all like, when did y'all lose y'all's?
I did.
Exactly.
Mine was in middle school on the bus.
Oh, right. Anyway, I remember this dude. I didn't really talk to him much. He honestly annoyed me personally. It wasn't
Who?
like because of what he did or what he was. He was okay. Full disclosure, I'm pretty sure he was gay.
Who?
I think he's bi now. I don't talk to him anymore, so I
Lucci?
wouldn't know. Yes.
Yeah, he was 100% gay. He even he admitted it.
And what is it? This dude, he would make me so mad. But
That's what I'm saying.
I would always just walk away from him because he made me mad for like no reason. I hated his voice.
He was annoying.
I hated his voice. I don't know why. I hated his voice more than anything. I despised this dude because of the way he talked. Like he would always walk up to me. I can't even mimic his voice. I hated it so much I erased it from my memory.
Fucking
But
Sam.
like, let's just say for the sake of the story, he sounded like, "Hey, Michael." And I would always just turn around and I'm like, oh my god, you annoying bastard, get away from me. And he would never listen, like he would always just like close the app. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna call you Princess Peach again. And he's like, don't you dare. I'm like, get away from me, Peach. And then he'd get mad and then he'd walk over to the nearest teacher. Teacher!
Exactly what the teacher said.
You gave him that flower. Oh.
Hi.
Anyways. With annoying. Anyways, with annoying people, like, okay, I don't know where they are now, so I'm not gonna say they're still annoying. I'm not gonna say, like, I hated them. I'm just saying they just did things that personally made me mad. Like, for example, Troy. If you guys don't know who
Oh
Troy
god.
is, you are lucky you did not. This man, I was in athletics for middle school for a total of, I believe, all 4 years. Or however many years were in there, I forget. But he had joined our football squad in, I believe it was 7th grade. And we were okay with it. He was a bit of a, no one really talked to him, no one really liked him. But I guess this was his way to kind of like get in with like some people. So we started like talking to him, and while we're doing our practice, he takes off his helmet, chucks it across the field, says he can't do it anymore, and he walks off the field. We all thought he was gone. We didn't care. We didn't really know the dude that much. Next day we come into practice. The coach comes in and he says, listen everybody, he calms us all down because we're in the locker room, boys will be boys. And he stops everyone and he goes,
That's what I'm saying.
well, someone got a sexual assault like charge, but we're not going into that right now. What we're going into is
We
Troy.
will later.
Besides the point. That is besides the point.
Yeah, so go back to Troy. Coach comes in, tells us all to calm down. He grabs us all and puts us in like this little circle, like we usually do. You know, one knee, and we like get ready to clap if it's an announcement or something. And then, what is it? He brings out Troy, and we all look at each other. We don't say anything because Coach is there, and he'll make us do up downs if we say anything.
Those are
So-
fucking terrible.
Yeah, so we look at him. We look at him, and Troy's there just quiet, and Coach goes, okay, we had to talk with his dad. He's gonna be joining the program again. And we're like, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. We didn't really, it doesn't matter. You know, we're just gonna keep doing our drills, playing the games, having fun. But that same day, Troy did something. He messed up some kind of training. And Coach being Coach, he likes to discipline the whole team, not just a player. Because then you grow as a team, not just an individual. And we were doing our up downs that we got because of Troy. I believe he couldn't tackle right, like he was using his shoulder instead of using his whole upper body. It was weird, like he used like one shoulder, he kind of like flew in like a blind rhino. Like one that was like lopsided, like he lost a leg or something. But, and And then like he while we're doing our up downs, we're on 10 out of like the 20 we were assigned. So he gets up, he screams, "Screw this!" and he throws his helmet again. He's gone, and we keep doing our up downs, not saying a word because we know coach would like make us do more. And then we go back to our drills, and I'm in the back of the line. We're doing the mile runs, you know, the 4 laps to equal a mile. And me and this guy are in the back. I believe it was Gio, and we were just like, damn, Troy's kind of a bitch. He made us do up downs, and then he leaves like halfway through. And then the next day we see Troy, and I don't talk to him obviously, but Gio's like, "Hey, what's up, fucker?" And this was when Gio was fat. So it was always funny to see Gio talk shit to someone. And mostly because if they wanted to, they could just point out his fingers, and he looks at them and they're like always touching, like he couldn't separate them because he had sausage fingers. And Troy was so mad. Well, if I'm bringing him into the story, I'm gonna get a good laugh out of him, alright? Speaking of Gio, he did a lot of stupid shit back when we were in the football year. Full well he couldn't pull it off. Like one time he tried doing like I think it was like leaps and bounds.
Didn't
like, we have
he
a monkey
throw
bar
his
outside,
helmet at the
so this
coach?
genius decides, hey, I'm gonna climb on top of them. He climbs over one, does a somersault, lands on his back, goes blackout for like 3 minutes. We thought he fucking died. So I'm there like, "Hey Gio, this isn't funny, man. Wake up." And he doesn't wake up. So like 2 minutes later, he wakes up and he's like, "Hey, what happened?" And I'm like, "You fucking died, Gio. What the hell was how tall is Jesus? Like 6'7" or 5'2"? Like." And he's like, "Oh shit." He was like, "How long was I out?" I was like, "About 3 minutes." Coach was about to come out here and ask what happened. And now that he's not here and you're awake, you're going back inside because I don't want to talk to coach, and then I get in trouble for letting you do that. Inside, and I remember one time we were all so hyped. Like all the guys, like I don't know what happened. It was something in training. We were super hyped about it, and I saw every other dude like take off their shirt like Muscle Man. Everyone was just woo, spinning their shirt in like a motion, like a 360 over their head. So I'm like, screw it, I'm getting into this. So I took off mine too, I start swinging it. And then we all get to our lockers and we're just awkwardly trying to type in our combination with our shirts off, like trying not to look at the other guys because that's kind of gay. And I finally get my locker open, and then I hear, I remember in the back, all I hear was, "Pants," and I hear something hit the ground. It sounded like you ever take off your pair of jeans and you throw them on the ground and you hear that little plop it gives?
Yeah.
Well, that's the sound that it made. And I look over, you know John Pettis?
Yeah.
This dude was missing his pants. And I look behind him, I'm not gonna say his name because I'm pretty sure you can go to jail for this, but, I mean he already got charged, but I don't want to say it. But this dude, he has a twin and it sounds like Aiden. You guys know who I'm talking about, but
yes.
they don't know who I'm talking about. But he did it. I saw him do it. I looked him in the eye as he did it, and I turned around. I looked at John. John's looking at me, and he turns around. He sees Sniper. You know Sniper, the guy that like has a gun named Sniper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where Sniper just so happens to be behind him, and he decks Sniper in the face. Like,
Jesus.
hard. I'm talking like he went against the... And, you know, John's like a real angry person. So he's going off on Sniper while Sniper's on the ground, like just yelling at him, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, John." He's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It wasn't him." He's like, "Oh." He looks at Sniper. Sniper now has a